Full squatting tree would drive her deeper into silence. This required a scalpel, not a hammer. On the third morning, Rita and Ben walked up the stone pathway to her front door, their footsteps sounding unnaturally loud in the crisp autumn air. The chrysanthemums seemed to mock them with their vibrant colors. Ava rang the doorbell. For a long moment there was only silence. Then the door opened, and Anne-Marie Cole stood before them. She was exactly as her DMV photo had portrayed her. Slender, with neatly styled silver hair, and intelligent, inquisitive eyes. "Of course," she said, her voice smooth and cultured. "Please." She stepped aside, gesturing them into a house that smelled faintly of lemon polish and old paper. The interior was as sterile and controlled as the exterior. The furniture was minimalist. The walls were white, adorned with abstract art. It didn't feel like a home. It felt like a gallery or a waiting room. She led them to a small study, its walls lined with books. Psychology, philosophy, art history, biographies of great thinkers. She gestured for them to sit in two chairs opposite her own heavy wooden desk, the same way she must have sat with hundreds of patients. She folded her hands on the desk, the picture of calm authority. "Now," she said, "how can I help you, detectives?" Eva didn't waste time with pleasantries. She placed a single photograph on the desk, sliding it across the polished wood. It was a picture of the nurse, Mary Ann Croft, from the Blackwood Pines staff file. Anne-Marie glanced at it, her expression unchanged. "I'm afraid I don't recognize this person. It was a long time ago." Eva slid another photo across the desk. This one was of the weeping eye symbol, taken from the wall of the nursery. At this, a subtle shift occurred. A flicker of something, recognition, nostalgia, perhaps even pride, passed through her eyes before being suppressed. "An interesting design," she commented, her tone detached. "Almost archetypal. We found it on the walls of a hidden room," Eva said, her voice level and cold. "A room inside the Blackwood Pines Sanitarium. A room you called the nursery." She watched the woman's face, searching for a crack in the facade. There was none. Anne-Marie simply leaned back in her chair, a sigh of intellectual disappointment escaping her lips. "You found the workshop then," she said, as if they were uneducated students who had stumbled upon a complex scientific theorem. "I suppose it was inevitable. The term you're looking for, detective, is not crime. It's genesis." Ben, who had been silent until now, leaned forward. "We found the files," he said, his voice tight with anger. "We know about the 12 children you abducted. We know about Captain Jenkins." For the first time, the woman's composure wavered. The mention of a specific name seemed to pierce her academic detachment. Her gaze drifted for a second, a shadow of memory passing through her. "Ah, M12.
Educate me, which he has to say to it. We
Damn it,
understand
that's
that
crooked.
he come forward because these people he is that they say crazy. We know they aren't crazy. But to be honest with you, we don't need more than two.
Core of a nearby supernova that is rich in radioactive material and is emitting radiation, or that is actually a spacecraft powered by nuclear energy. And its dust emitted from its frontal surface might be from the dirt that accumulated on its surface during its interstellar travel. So he is outright coming out and saying that the way that this is moving, he believes that it is an alien spacecraft. He did, however, say that the first explanation was highly unlikely, and that the second would need stronger evidence to be viable. And that first one, he said, is that it is, let's go ahead and go back to it so I don't mispronounce it first. This object is made of a rare fragment from the core of a nearby supernova. He said that's unlikely. And he said that they need evidence that this is potentially an alien spacecraft. His theory, while out there, would mean